Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
That information is not available.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.
Good evening. Are you all okay? So we're just going to wait for the stream to catch up. So do some housekeeping to make sure we've got some intelligible audio. And then we'll crack on with it and do a few little bits and pieces, catch up. I'm waiting for a couple of aluminium sheets and some end mills to arrive. And change the design after a failure. I'll show you the failure. And it was basically down to the wrong aluminium and probably the wrong size of end mill. The fact that I'm using a hobbyist CNC, so you don't have a wide area for error. Let's just try to give the live stream a kick because it's not showing up yet. I don't know why. Let's do a refresh on the old browser. Everything was fine up until recently. I'm using a hobbyist. Yeah, so we've got audio. After we give the live stream a kick up the posterior. So hopefully we're okay now. I'm just viewing it and knock the bitrate down so we don't hog the stream. So what have we got going on? There's not many in this series. Now building it, designing in the plastics and other bits. Not many in this series, but tuning it, maybe you'll see the odd one, but then we should be back on the software, so we want to be using Station Master most probably, and set up a bit of a weekly online thing. Not so bothered about contacts, getting an activation and all that kind of stuff. More interested in having a chat, having a rag chew as they call it, probably with, you know, get a few people on, not just all in one dialogue. You know, we want various people coming on a weekly basis, and we'll get to know one or two people hopefully and see what they're up to, design wise, what software they're using, what antennas, all this kind of stuff. And we'll probably use Station Master as soon as I've signed up to it, and we'll try just so we can log and do a few things. We'll see what else we can do with it. I'm totally new to the thing, but we'll give it a go. So on this stream then, I'll show you the failure. Let's have a look at the failure. Go on, let's have a look at the failure. Right, here we go. So I got myself a used 3D printer for bits. Somebody was going to throw it in this skip or the dumpster. Right. So I rescued it. I collected all the bars and stepper motors off, and some of the stepper motors I've got here, and over here, and in there as the switch. Let's just show you that. So we've got a stepper motor in there. You can't see it. There it is on the end of this switch. Just to let you know, I've ordered another load of another 80 of these SO239s, and enough used relays for the contacts to go in them. So there will be another batch of 10 at some point, just because they seem to. I almost gave them away, didn't I? I probably gave them away, but if I can, you know, if the people want them, I'm not. You can't make any money out of them, but you know, give them away. At least you get a few out there, you know. Anyway, this is the failure of the bottom plate. This was actually a heat bed. I reused it as a heat bed. I peeled the back off it. Anyway, it's 3mm thick aluminium, but I managed to mill out the middle bit, and I milled out the holes in the right place. But when it come to cutting the circle out, my milling bit must have been had it or whatever, but this is the wrong stuff. This is probably, I've been told, liaised with AI tool, we want 6061 aluminium for milling. And this is probably something like 30 something or even lower, which when you're trying to mill it, it just amalgamates to the milling bit, and then you're pushing it, it's too soft apparently, you need a harder material. So you can, milling bit can chuck the chunk away like that. So I was trying to clip, I've tried it twice now, I've re-put it down twice. Now I probably could reduce the diameter a little bit and go again with a different milling bit, and well, it started screeching and eventually it wouldn't cut through. Sound and video looking great. Oh, okay. How you doing there, Grid? So anyway, this was a bit of a fail, but I will try it again. I'll reduce the diameter, create some new G code, and just have it as a backup or whatever. Anyway, I'll show you that. I can show you that. So pretend it's a round circle. I've got some two lots of 300 by 200 3mm plate coming off Amazon with 4 end mills, 2.5mm, 6mm shank, and it should be able to cut it nice and cleanly. It's designed for craft work and that. And because they're 300, I should be able to get the little SO239 on it and then bend it. And I've reduced the size somewhat. This size is the same size as the 3D plastic that I printed, which are these things. Exactly, but really what happens is the bottom tapers down. It starts on a tape and then it widens out to these spreader plates, and they go up parallel, and the last one brings it back in again. So anyway, but I'll show you the idea with the bush next. Right, so I went ahead and printed this collet thing. So it's a little insert like that, and this thing that fits over. And the idea is you stick that goes in there like that, and isolates this driven plate from the pole, and then you just put this over like that and tighten the screw there, and that clamps against the bottom of your signature 9 pole, and it presses, you push down and tighten it up, and that holds it there, and it's set, instead of having the Jubilee clip or hose clamp with the rubber tube on, and that's it. It isolates it and does it all in one. So effectively you've got your DX Commander pole. Let's just knock that off the end. I was hoping to show you with a rounded, finished round driven plate. God, I can't get the end off now. Can you believe that? Push the rubber on, I can't get it off. Wow. That's amazing, isn't it? Oh God. What is the matter? Here, come on. Come on, that's it. Anyway, so imagine this bit would go over this bit like that. Whoops, there you go. And it goes right over to the end, and then you just clamp that there like that. So this should be a disc obviously, and then you got your insulation, and that's it. You just clamp it there, and that's it. You know, no messing around with clamps or anything else. And then your driven plate will go on the end just as normal. I even thought about putting some bushes, plastic bushes, to join this plate up to the bottom to hold it still to stop them spinning around against each other. Anyway, so you got that bit, which we'll put down there. Then you've got to find the other bit which sits on top of there. Then there's another bit that sits on top of the other bit. Let's try and get the other bit out. So that's that bit. Then you got another one. Is that the one? No, that's not the one. That's not the one. That's definitely not the one. So where's the other one gone? I lost it. Ah, sorry, here it is. So this is the collet that goes over that one. And you get out the other bit. Oops. What you don't want is to let this come out and just start smashing the place up. Anyway, you get the idea. I can't actually show you because there's one of these, then there's another disc that goes on there, then there's another collet, and then there's another disc, and so on and so forth, until you've got them all on there. So it works out pretty well. Let's get this off. Let's put that away. Get that bit off there. Whoops. I'm smashing the place up here. These should come with a warning. Do they come with a warning, these things? I think they should. These poles should come with a warning. If you've never handled a fishing pole, which I have never done really, because they're rather expensive fishing poles, and nobody wants you to smash their pole up. It's like we're in a bit of a kerfuffle now. There's your laptop gone on the floor. So don't do a live demo. Let's get all this in. I'm trying to feed all the bottle in. Don't take the cap off. Right, I've got it. I've tamed it. It's like trying to tame a python. Jesus. Right. Let's put that rubber cap on before it goes wild again. These are so much fun but dangerous. Right, let's shut the door. Right, so I've got this part. I'm going to take that off there because that's going to go on my real one when I eventually cut it out. Right, panic over. Let's see if we're still streaming after smashing the place up. Right, still streaming. Yeah. Love the way you have an Amiga phone. Yeah, it's a temporary table. And this stuff, it's so slidey, it just, you can't stop this going. Look at this. It's just like, Right, yeah, I've got a lot of Amiga 500s, 600s, 1200s, 2000s, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Right, let's get back on with this. Oh, really? I've got two up now. Anyway, let's not break with tradition. Let's welcome in Hagrid. Yeah, so it's all a bit mad. Anyway, give me a second. Alright, so I'll just show you this. Me missus has bought equipment to do sublimation printing. So she did me a cup. We did a bit of a trial. I printed the logo out. And it didn't place it too well. It was just a quick trial. But it went on surprisingly well. So I'm surprised. So I've got my nuts in there in a minute. So yeah. UPass logo. So I'm going to do a template for her with I'll picture my circuit board on there, I think, with the logos and whatever at some point, whenever I get a chance. Anyway, right, let's crack on. So yeah, so I've ordered two bits of aluminium, and what else have I ordered? Oh, the end mills should be here tomorrow, so I'll be able to finish these 2 plates off. But I do want to make them a little bit different, sort of. So yeah. So let's get on with it. So number 9, there's probably only going to be 10 in this series, because I'm nearly finished. Oh, I've got to make one little plastic bush. I'll show you that one as well. So let's get back over to this. So let's just go back into normal viewing mode. So there's the idea of this bush. So that one fits through the plate, and this one fits over the plate, and it isolates and it clamps at the same time and holds everything down. People have moaned that they spin around each other, so let's just make a little bit of a plastic bush now. Let's just do it. Seeing as I've modelled all this, I know exactly the height. Let's do that. I've got the 3D printer on. Let's just start the 3D printer up. So much going on at once. I almost bought another 3D printer, the same model, just to, because when I'm at home and I need to print stuff out, I need to print them quickly. And when you're hogging one that takes 2 or 3 hours to print, you know, I could print 2 instead of 1. But then I think, well, while I'm at work, it's sat idle, so why do you need 2? But so I can either wait or have 2. If you have 2, you've got a spare one. It's pretty cheap at the minute, same model, about £329 for me. That is. I don't know for anyone else. You probably get a better discount if you're not subscribed. I did try and print some ID things off, but they didn't come out too well. I'll tell you what, let's have another go at that while we're waiting. Get that on the go. So I tried to print these out and they just fell off the bed, so we need some brim on them. I think this time I put some brim on them. Let's just see if it needs some bed adhesion. So yeah, so I put a brim. And what that does, it puts a few lines around and it tries to tie these down a bit. So we'll give it another go. I'll let that print. It won't take long, about 18 minutes. So we're going to give that a go while we're waiting. Well, I've got to design another piece of plastic anyway, so I might as well let that print while we're just doing nothing else. And I got myself some lemon today and ice. Lemon squash. Plenty of ice. Right. So we'll let that play out, and I've got some red ABS in there. That's my old stock. I've got a box of new stock. I haven't even opened it yet, so hopefully they sent me the right stuff. Right, so we'll let that carry on for a bit. What's next? Right, yeah, so this here, the only other thing I want to redesign is this very top piece here. So I made this. It actually fits nicely. The problem is I didn't take into account pushing it over the end. So the very top of the pole, section 9, has got this plastic eye hoop thing, and you can't take it off. So, which means I can't slide this over top down there. So I've got to redesign this. I tried to do it last stream, but it didn't turn out. I tried to just quickly split it into 2. So I need to redesign that slightly into 2 halves, I think. Anyway, we'll come back to that. That's the other bit I showed you the other day, and then we've got the collets, the different size collets. These have all worked out okay. The only thing that was a bit weird, this one down here, I need to reprint this with a slightly less diameter. First one I made was too tight, and it got the DX Commander writing embossed on the side, and it was so tight I didn't want to scrape it off. So I made the next one actually too loose, so it went straight over it, but when I tightened it up across there, the gap almost entirely went, and it tightened up, but I didn't like the angle of it, so I'm going to reduce, not by a lot, by 0.25, just by 0.25, and that should be enough. So when you tighten the bolts up, there's still a gap. You never want to tighten it up fully, you just want to tighten it up, and there's still some left. Anyway, so there's that. So this morning before I went to work, I had to, I was redoing this one. I redesigned the top bracket, made it smaller, 180mm instead of 200mm. So I reduced that, so I brought the holes in, got the holes and pushed them in, left the guy wire holes where they were, so that's a bit more in keeping. And then I went ahead and put this SO239 on its side instead of having a bracket. Now the problem is I don't know how good this material bends, so if it tries to bend, I don't know, I might have to score it or something. I might have to mill a line down it, or 2 lines, and get it to push without splitting. Now that, I think you might have to heat it up or something. Anyway, original idea was to use an L bracket, but I thought let's just do it the way they do it. So it will bend up, and it'll be something about this height here. So yeah. Anyway, but what I wanted to do next was put a better curve on this, a curve instead of a straight edge. So we'll have a curve on that. And I made it the same size as this, so we need to put some holes in. So we can do that now if you like. Let's just check what's going on over here. Home in the tool head. Right, okay, let it home the tool head. Right, so what I'll do is I'm going to grab the holes off this one. We'll have to hide the rest of the model. Right, so I want that one, that one, that one, and that one underneath the outer edge as well. I'll copy them. I'll paste them in place here, which means we can just go upside down and push these through. I'll just push them through. Now you can have a nut, you can have a nut and bolt, or you can tap them. So whether we tap them and make the holes smaller and tap them, or just put nut and bolt in, not too sure. I suppose we should try and, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to put nut and bolt on, I think. Yeah, nut and bolt. This needs to be slightly bigger to allow for, let's say it's 0.5. Let's say it's 1 mil bigger. Yeah, that'll do. 1 mil bigger. Make sure we've got enough space to get to sink the SO239 in. Okay, so that's that really. That's that bit. Now we don't like jagged edges, so round is stronger, I think. So what can we do? Let's have a look. So if I grab that corner first, let's draw a line. Can we draw a line? Diagonal line? Probably not. So we can either measure, let's just measure 5850. So we'll go 5.850. 5850. 5850. If we put something like that would do, probably. Oops. Alright. It looks like it's gone crazy. Yeah, the angle's gone crazy. So we want to create that arc. It's doing some weird zooming in and out. That's okay. Oh god, I can't control it. Oh, what's that like? Is that too much? Yes, too much. What's that like? That's not bad. Hang on. That's done it again. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do then. I'll give it a chance. Oh god. My scroll wheel is going nuts. Tell you what we'll do, let's have a look at it from above. That's not too bad. But we've got to bend it, don't forget. So because we've got to bend it, we've got to make sure we can bend it. By making it thicker, you've got a worse thing to do. I'll tell you what, we'll undo that. And we'll just put a bend here. That'll do. Right, what's that like? That's not too bad, is it? Now we'll push that through. Okay, what's that like? Not too bad. Let's just reverse the face. Didn't let us reverse the face, so that means there's two layers. Yeah. Reverse the face. Still not letting reverse the face, so that means, yeah. Undo, reverse the face, undo, erase. Reverse face. No, it's not doing it. So I have no idea why. That's weird, isn't it? Reverse the face. If you try and delete it, you just delete it. So no, it's not going to work. Okay, leave it alone. Don't worry about it. Right, so we got that there. Now, do we mill a centre line so we can bend it? Maybe. Maybe. We can only mill one. So do we bend away from the mill centre line or do we bend to it? Oh, I'll tell you what, we'll leave it as it is. We'll leave it as it is. Right, okay. Now we're missing... no, this is the ground plate, so we're not missing anything. Now the top plate, it's got the... When this is bent up, you attach the bottom to there, then you've got your 12 metre on top. So I've got the... This is a bit weird, this one. So I'm not trying to recreate anything, I'm just making myself DX Commander 9. Sort of. So it's a bit of a weird one, this. Yeah, it's not trying. We're not trying to replace anything. I'm trying to just, you know, apply my knowledge to I like to try to improve upon something, if possible. Make it simpler. I'm not a fan of those those clips that you have to put on and tighten. I want this, you know, just to go on and you tighten it. I don't like fiddly things. Don't know if it is fiddly or not. But anyway. So, you know, round or not round. Now I've got to do the same again with the expedition pole. So I need to keep some idea going. Yeah, it's an awkward one because I don't know. I'm just making my own thing. Okay, I'm making my own thing. I'm not trying to sell it. I'm not trying to create something. I'm not doing any of that. I bought my poles and bits what I wanted to buy from Callum on his DX Fest. So I'm not. I want to give him, if I don't know if he wants them, he can have them, or he can have the design or whatever. I don't know. But I'm just making myself one. But because I stream everything I do, I'm streaming it. Now, he might have tried all this and decided he doesn't want to go down this route. I don't know. But I just, I don't know, I got this idea. I want to do it this way, so I don't know. It's a weird one. The problem is, it is sort of like a copy, however you look at it, and I'm not here to copy anything. I'm just trying to use the pole. I mean, you can go and buy a fishing pole. You could go and buy a fishing pole and try to do the same thing. It's an awkward one, but that is similar to how he does it. I did have an L bracket. I like the L bracket because you just cut it, mill it out. I think I'm going to go back to the L bracket and just fasten it on. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the L bracket. No problems. I did delete it from last time's stream. I don't want to bend this. I'd rather just have an L bracket and you just bolt it on there. And I don't know, it's a bit of an awkward one. Oh, I got myself some, I haven't showed you this yet. I got myself this 2 metre fiberglass pole. Well, I'll show you the label if I can spin it round without hitting the roof. It's not, I don't think it's as good as a DX Commander pole. It's not as thick, but here's the info if you want to have a look at it. If I can get it out there. Just open the door. RFM 150, 2 metre by 1.5 inch. Strengthened fiberglass antenna mounting pole. So I'm a bit of a cheapskate. And I've got 2 antennas to do. I've got the Signature 9 pole and I've got the Expedition pole. And I think the Signature 9 pole is like 1100 or something. So I reckon I probably could cut this off and have enough for the Expedition as well. If it'll go in the Expedition pole. Which I haven't tried actually. Let's try it. Not tried that yet, so let's give it a try. I've got to be careful because all this, jumps everywhere. This stuff, it's deadly. It should come with a warning. This stuff. Definitely should come with a warning. The problem is, do I push that out? Yeah, push that out. Okay, so I'll put the ring back on. And oops, it's already starting to launch itself. Will this go in here? It will, but it's not as good as the other one. Oh my god, it's all fell inside this bowl. It's gone right down the bottom. Oh, it's all coming. Oh dear me. Right, so I've got the cap on. I'm going to have to lift this up Ah, it's all coming out the end. Shit. Let's get this end dropped down. I've got to drop this end down. Lift that up. Try and get it all back in there. Oh my god. I'm not a fan of these poles. There's a knack to these. I've got it out. Right, I've just rescued it. Shit. Right. Whatever you do, don't take the end off. And don't take it from horizontal. Because you'll end up like me in a blooming mess with it. Right, so we've got to get this antenna done so we can get on and do some QSOs. Get on and do a few QSOs with the software. I know I decided to use my software 891S with the Station Master, but side by side, disable rig controlling Station Master. Somehow, don't know how I'm going to get the input into there though. Manually type it in probably, I don't know, yeah. I'd have to manually type it in. Now let's get this, so basically there should be enough here for both of my poles. Hopefully. It cost me £35 for that, whereas I would have had to buy 2 poles. So anyway, so hopefully it's a little bit cheaper, but not as good stuff. It's only 2mm I think, or something like that. Right, so we don't like the idea of that then, so I've got some angle here. What have we got? Let's have a look. Got these little bits of angle off cut. Some 3mm. I've got a saw for cutting aluminium. This is 3mm, so if I create... It's a pity I deleted it really, so I could have just left it here. I only deleted it recently though, this morning. Let's make one, so let's just do one. So we're going to go like that. I'll just do that, and let's just go up, I don't know, let's say that much. I'll make it 3mm thick, and we'll bring that down to there, and the width will be 25.05. Bring that down to there. Okay, alright, so we can get rid of that one. On that one. And we want another 3mm up the bottom. Draw a line. And come out, I don't know how far, we'll sort that out in a minute. Okay. So I've gone and spoilt this now. Oh, we'll have a straight bit. Tell you what, we'll just do a nice straight bit. Let's do a straight bit now. Straight from this one to this one. That's it. We'll have a straight bit. Let's just push that out of the way and get rid of it. Yeah. So we've got a little bit of a straight bit here, sort of, and we've got a weirdness going on here. It's all gone a bit weird. Let's just tidy it up a bit. Oh, I think I've ruined it. Right, I've ruined it. Don't take the covers off like that, otherwise you will end up with a bit of strife. Right, I should restore that somehow. I'll tell you what, let's restore it. How do we restore it? Messed it up a bit now, so oh, tell you what I can do, I can take it off the other plate. There we go. There we go. Alright, so disregard that one, copy that one, push that, paste that in place and pop it down. And we'll push it down to the bottom. There's our repaired state. Yeah, so all we got to do now is copy it up to the top like that and delete, put some lines in. Okay, and then something like that. Oh, I've lost the bottom there. Okay, well, we'll repair the top and we'll make it again. Not a big deal, right? Okay, so we're okay there. Now we need to lose that line, that one, and that one. Then we need to smooth it. Can we delete? Can probably no, we can't delete that one. That one we can. That one we can't. No, okay. So we should be back. We're back to yeah, the angles we wanted, but we've wrecked it. So what we're going to do now is select all that there and delete all that and grab the holes. So we've got to get the holes off. Need to temporarily get them off. Cut it and paste it in no, undo, paste in place, then cut and go back in and paste them in place. Oh no, we don't want to do that. Undo, paste. We need to go down 3 now, then paste them in place, and then should be able to then push them back. Push them through. Hold on. The missus just showing me one of her cups she just made, sublimation cup. Okay, so we've got that back there. I need to just smooth the edges. Yeah, it's still got a few of them around in it. Oh, white won't get rid of them. Let's try. Oh yeah, it's letting me get rid of them now. Fair play. Okay. So we're back to what we had before. Yeah, we're back to what we had before, so now we can put the bracket on. So it's, I should have just copied that really. Why didn't I? Oh, it's got a different diameter in the middle. Yeah, so they look the same, they're not quite the same. So we want to rotate this now. Let's rotate that around there and grab it and put it there. We'll just line it up there like that, that's fine. It's 2i, so we need to shrink it. So we'll have that down on this axis like that, and we can't go that low because you can't get a bolt and a nut through, so you're gonna have to come up a bit. So let's come up, I don't know, that should be enough for a nut. Come up 4mm, and we need to bring that down to at least there. Okay, and then we don't need all that, so let's have a look how much we do need. That's 26mm. Let's just say it's what, I don't know, 12mm do, shouldn't it? 12mm. I've got a way of milling aluminium. What I do is I glue it. I glue it down with masking tape against that edge and this edge flat, and then I mill out the stuff and then take it off. Right, yeah, and it works out. So we want to do the same bend probably as this. So I think that's 5mm, I'm not sure. Can't tell from this angle, let's just do 5mm. Right, so we want to copy all that, just that, make that into a component, and we want to go into here and grab the circles again. Grab the circles because they're all modelled out already. That's not the one. That's it, and we want this outer circle. Copy that again, we've already done this once, but okay. Go into there, paste it in place. Then we can push them through. We don't want to push that through yet, so that one needs to be wider, so we'll say 1mm wider. Take that off there, push that through to there, and that one, and that one, and that one. Okay, so we've got that there, so that will be fine. Now we want to make the corner. Oh, do we want to make the corners rounded, or are we going to leave it? Can do it rounded, but it'll start chattering when it's doing it. I think we'll leave them as it is. Yeah, we'll leave them as it is. Do we want them rounded? Probably want them rounded. Tell you what, let's make them rounded. Right. That's not 5mm, is it? What is it? Oh, we'll try 5mm. I've got Windows asking me to Install updates. No, no thanks. No thank you. Right, so we're going to do go from there. No, that's not no good, that ain't no good. So let's just do, so we want, that'll do 3.65. Oh, that's 4 point something. What's going on? 3.650. Oh, something not right there. Let's undo that and find out what is going on. Oh, we haven't quite gone to the edge. Look at that. That's at the edge of that one. But we're sticking out here, so we need to make a bit of a problem there. So I need to just push that out to there. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, right, let's try again. So we want just this one now. 4.1, 4.1, and 4.1. I want some rounded ends. Push them through. There we go. Just so it lines up. I don't want anything sharp killing our system. And we can do the same this end as well. Just for completeness, let's do it again. 4.1, 4.1, and 4.1, and we may as well put our holes there. May as well. So we'll have what size holes? What are we going to use? 6mm, 4mm, 6mm. 6mm a bit big. Does it matter? Let's keep it the same as these. 3.293. Okay, let's have the same as them then. Why not have the same? Keep losing it. Right. 3.293. That's not as easy as it sounds. 3.293 divided by 2 is 16. See what it is? 16465. Yeah, I think I'll say 4mm. Yeah, forget about that. Right, let's add 2mm holes, which is 2mm radius, 4mm diameter. Okay, and I'll push that through. Okay, it won't quite line up though if I do this. They'll look a bit, but at least it'll line up with the other bit. Alright, let's push them through. Okay, let's get rid. Now, is that too far away to hold it flat, or is it okay? So that's just a 3mm angle, and we're going to mill out. That's okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Tell you what, I like that. Right, anyway. So what we've got to do now is we've got to put this somewhere where it wants to sit. We could colour it, I suppose. That'll do. I don't go crazy. Open. colour that side, but I don't go crazy now colouring all the little bits, there's no point. It's just a representation. Right, okay. So we've got to grab, I'll grab those two now, and I'll lock them together, group them. Now we've got to put these somewhere over there, so that's the midpoint. So if we grab, we've done this already, I think. I'm sure we've done this already. Right, so we've got it, is that midpoint? Oh, pretty much is. So we're on midpoint. Yeah, but we don't want it sticking out like that. So we're gonna grab. We've done this as well. I remember. It's like a feeling of deja vu. We've already done this. That'll do. Okay. So yeah, that'll do. So we now want to grab the two holes. Go in here and paste it in place so we can then push these through. That's it, so we'll get it to mill out those holes as well. And we'll just use nylocks and bolts. That's it. We haven't got to worry about bending it or anything then. Because I know when you try and bend aluminium, it stresses it. Striations appear and it starts to crack and all sorts, so we don't want none of that. So that's fine. Okay, so is that it? No, that's it for the bracket. But now, do we want a round disc? I like a round disc. I like the idea of a round disc, but it's the weight, isn't it? The weight. It's not too bad, the weight. If on an expedition, we want to reuse this on an expedition pole. So we don't want to carry too much weight. But if the more we mill, the more time we spend milling. The longer it takes to cut out. Yeah, but I mean, you might send it off, I don't know. Upload it and have it water jetted out or something, I don't know. Oh, let's just change this back to white. Don't like the edge looking different. That'll do. No, trouble is, once you do that, you know what happens, don't you? You've got to go and do all the others. All I want to do is I just want to assemble it without any strife. Just want to make my components, bolt it together, and it's done. That's it. Screw it together. That's got to be adjusted, it's too small. Oh, let's have a look at what went on over here. See if it's disaster. I should have checked this because it could have just put string everywhere. There they are, there's the string. It did, it wrecked it, look. So you can't print these little tiny things out. These little things on the bed, even with the... You can't print them out like that, so I don't know how they suppose you're going to print them out. It doesn't work the way they think it does. So, I'm going to go and see what disaster is. Back in a minute. Right, that turned out a big blob of red plastic. Yeah, disaster. Didn't stick to the bed, and something was not quite right. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Even with the brim, it didn't work out. So, good luck on printing them out, anyone. Just trying to work out how else. Maybe I've got to arrange them differently. Yeah, let's arrange them. Let's try one more time. Let's arrange them a little bit different. So I'll bring that one up to the front. Oh, let's try and line these up. Bugger, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I should have had a look. So if I line them up like that, I'll leave a little gap like that. The less of a gap, the better. Because it treats it all as one then. So it's not quite. Yeah, it's not lined up, is it? Right, I wonder why it's not lined up. Or is it? No, it's not quite. I don't know how to get it to move. How do you get it to move? Oh, I suppose you've got to zoom right in or something. I don't know. So I've got to. No, I can't. It either moves like that, or there's no like. There was no step. Right. Okay. That's weird. I wonder if I can. There's an auto align. Let's get these lined up initially, and then see if there's an auto align. So that's okay. That's lined up with that one. So we'll put that one at the front. And then we want some. Yeah, we want a bit of. Okay, so we'll come down here. Yep. Oh, that's similar to this one. Similar to this one that doesn't line up. No, it's not similar at all. Why don't they? Right, is there an auto align? There's, yeah, auto position. Ah, that's auto. Is that thunder?
Yeah.
Is it thundering? Oh my god, better not be thundering. Alright, so anyway, what's this? Angle, range all, auto rotate, align to y-axis, align multiple on the same plate. Right, so it's done. What's it done? 40, 17, 30, 12. There's something missing. No, how many was there? Where are they gone? Oh god. Okay, so let's put it there. So it's auto arranged them. Was that all it was? 40, 17, 12, 30, 20 and 10. It must be. What's missing? 80. Is 80 missing? Something missing. 20 metres, 30, 40. No, it's all there, is it? Right, let's try again then. I'm gonna shift them all. Can I grab them all? No. Right, yeah, grab them all. I'm gonna bring them forward to about there. Then I'm gonna slice them up. Not doing 15 metre. Ah, I thought there was one. What happened to that one then? I'll have a look at that. Where's the 15 metre? That's the prepare. Where's the action? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's 15 metre? Let's see if we can find some other ones. I don't know, what should we call them? DX Commander Element. I can't spell. Element labels. Is that the only one? Oh, I might have to make them myself. I don't know. Oh, some weird ones. Oh, that's the same thing. Just I made them in. Yeah, I made them in red. That's the same one, but there is no 15. So they put 12 in instead of 15. Right, let's try and find ham radio bands. Band wire ID. Oh, you got some wire IDs. I suppose you could make them parametric. So wire ID labels parametric. Some like clippy things. You got some like, oh, they look nice, aren't they? Cable tie things. Not sure we want them hanging off though. Yeah, need something that stays on a bit better. Right. There's a nice little one, like a ring. Let's have a look at that one. Cables by placing the same number at each end of the cable. Oh, it just clips on, does it? It's not a ring. Right, not a ring. So, what else we got? Or is it 40, 15? Oh. Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It is. So. Oh, it just says 40 on there. Look. Oh, unless it's upside down. No, nothing else on them. So 40, 15. Yeah, you're right. It is. Okay, we'll just print them out then. We'll try and print them out. Let's print them out. Let's do I'll do bed leveling though, because now it's cooled down. It might be trying to print in free space. It has to get that exact print at the right level. If it starts printing in free space, it won't stick to nothing. Oh, what happened to the? No, we don't want that. Oh, it has. It's done the broom. It's alright. I didn't know if it did the broom. It did the broom, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, so we can let that go. See if it'll do it this time. It's such a small thing, it doesn't have a chance to stick. I'll give it a clean with a glasses wipe. Let's give it a scrub. Now, it could be that the humidity thing is too high. Not ABS, yeah, I've printed higher than that with ABS. Humidity, yeah, it's a bit high, but it's normally pretty good. I need to get the Hoover in here and give it a bit of an Hoover out. Vacuum. Call them Hoovers here. Right, what's going on? Oh yeah. We'll have to keep an eye on this, won't we? Oh, it's going to do a bit of bed. We'll come back in a couple of minutes. It's going to be do some bed levelling. Right, shape next. Oh, this one is a little bit too tight. Sorry, too loose, this one. Just a very slight loose. So I'm going to keep the structure the same. How did I do it last time? Oh, yeah, so the inside bit where it overlaps is fine. It's just the collar here that's just too much. So we should be able to create a step easy. Oh no, it's not enough. Too loose. So what we're going to do is we'll have to create a link off that. Let's do it from the bottom. Let's come over. Now it's not a lot at all. So I reduced it by 0.5, it's just too much. And it's just a bit too loose, but I don't want to scrape across the writing of the DX Commander. It's nice at the minute, but it's just went. Oh, tell you what I can do. Now I could make the gap slightly wider to start with, but that defeats the problem. Is this is supposed to be so exact that you only have to nip it up a bit, so you're not stressing all the plastic out. So over time we don't want to stress it out, just want a quick pinch on it, and it's clamping up. So we need to actually come this way. No, don't do that. Just a fraction. Trying to think. Not 0.1's not enough. 0.2 is probably enough. Let's do one at 0.2. Okay, so we've done one at 0.2. Now it's created a bit of a mess there, so I need to fill that up. So I'll probably need to go this way to that's it. Then I need to bring that up, if it will. Oh, it's thundering here. I'm going to actually disconnect my antenna. Let's just disconnect. I'm going to have to disconnect a few antennas. That's the trouble with these radios, so you don't want them to get any lightning. So I'm going to drop that one off the VHF UHF. I'm going to drop the one from the input off the common of the switcher. That's it. Okay, hopefully there's no jumping around. I think that's it. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. So I need to bring that up to the top, like that. I need to get rid of that one. I need to have a look see if it's wrecked the bottom. Yeah, so we need an infill. So I need to go from there to there. No. It's not doing an infill for me. Okay, let's try a line. No. Right, so we need to do... It's not so easy to fill it after you've took it away. Slicing a bit off's easy, but not filling it. Because... I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go like that. 48 sides. Now I've got to get the middle. I've got to go up to like that. That's it. I've got to get rid of that. Oh no. Got to get that. I've got to get that and that. Intersect the faces with the model, and I've got to get rid of that. Oh, it's going to be one of them, is it? Right, so I've got to get rid of all this now. Yeah, it's not as easy doing it the other way. Whoops. Oop, get back and have a look what's going on here. Auto bed leveling, so we haven't got to the stage of its printing yet. That seems like it's froze to me. Oh, it's still going. Yeah, it's sluggish today. Oh, it's drawing a thing. It's got a little bit stuck to itself, see it? It's stuck to the head. Off the last one, there's a little piece stuck to it. Yeah, I mean, they're great once you get a flow going. Alright, I'll just have a quick one for that. If it starts to lift up and move around, we'll have to abandon it. It's not a good idea to try it with that stuck on it. It's supposed to go over here and wipe it off, but for some reason it didn't quite make it. What I should have done is brung that right up this corner. with these printers, the heat is not. Ooh, look at that! Can you hear that? Jesus! Right, bit of thunder in there. So the live stream might go off mid-flow if it is something's been hit. I like a bit of rain, but yeah, a nice bit of rain. Yeah, so this won't look like anything at the minute. If it can complete that without any trouble, it's got some bits sticking up. We've got to build the bulk up yet, so it'll just incorporate that into the bulk. If it can stay down long enough. If it can stay down long enough, that's the main thing. So the heat bed here, as it gets towards the end, the heat's dissipating in random. That's why you have to have an enclosed printer, because any bit of gust of air or something just cools it down. It needs to stay warm to keep the plastic stuck to it. It's only when it cools down that it actually falls off. Normally. Anyway, it looks like it's doing a better job this time. It should sort out any little bits that are sticking up. Can't really see what's going on from that angle. I'll let it carry on. Okay, let's come back to that in a bit. Right, carry on with this. Let's get this bit ready. I'll have to print another one of these. This is in black, so it's an all black thing. Black ABS. So I'll print another one of these out. We don't need the bottom bit, only the top bit this time, just to narrow it down. The bottom bit was fine as it was. Right, so we've got that there. Now we should be able to move that line, get rid of it. No, can't. Not yet. Right, we seem to have two lots of lines going on. Why is that? Oh. Why have we got even more going on? I've got some other rogue stuff here. Because I did a intersect any geometry that was there. We'll try and do something with it. So now from there to there should have been 0.2. So I did a 0.2, didn't I? Yeah, it's about 0.2. Right, so I don't know, we've got some weird. There's no way around it really. Not with this program anyway. Just have to go around, get rid of the rogue geometry. So it's the intersect the faces of the model that does that. I suppose it's a tool that they've made better over time, but because we're stuck on SketchUp Make 2017, we don't get the advantage of any bug fixes or tool improvements. But we don't get a subscription model either, so yeah. One day they might get Microsoft on side, they might say, can you stop people using stuff? When that happens, then that will be the end of Microsoft, I think. It's already doing it now, under the guise of its malicious software removal tool. It's getting rid of the ability to run older programs just because it doesn't understand them. Or they've come up to some agreement with the original. Any software that was designed and left, like SketchUp used to be open to everyone, then they started selling it amongst companies. Went to Trimble and Google and whoever else, and they decided to monetize it. Should make that illegal. Shouldn't be allowed. Right, so we've got that there now. I don't know why that is one thing, that's another. So I should be able to delete that without getting rid of the rest, but it didn't. So let's try and intersect the face with the model. Is that going to generate loads more problems? I don't know. Nothing to intersect. Right, so there might be something in the way, or something not quite met up. I can't see anything. Oh, this bit here, isn't there? Yeah. So we've got to bring that through to the front. Should we have a look? Go on, let's have a look. Oh, it's doing it okay this time. It's like a load of coffins. Yeah, sometimes the first print slips, and if you do exactly the same again, because the bed's had a chance to warm up, and then it just stays. So it might be the colour problem here. Right, so normally you can just delete. So that it's got its own. Yeah. Right, let's colour it. Is that the same? Is it? Oh, I can't tell. Yeah, it's the same. I don't know what is going on here, but oops. Yeah, so like I say, it's not easy. It's not easy to add stuff. Right. Let's undo that. Let's cut this bit out here then. Taking away is easy, adding not so easy. Right, so we need to sort this out, so let's just go like this. Oops, I'll do that. Okay. Right, what's that like? Okay, so that's the bit we want rid of. Is it going to let us get rid of it now? It should do. Now I can either do it by removing stuff. You've got to frame it before you can get rid of it. And we're solid. That's a nightmare. And we've got a plane of different colour. Yeah, that's got rid of that. Trying to manipulate this is awkward as hell. Okay, so we've made it narrower, but we've still got to get rid of the other bit. We've got two walls. We don't want two walls. Can we get rid of one wall? Well, we have, but have we? Yeah, we're okay. We're okay on that side. Right, that side's turned out okay, as long as we've got this wall still. Yeah, and this wall. Yeah, we've got that wall. Yeah, we're okay. As long as we've got the other wall. Yeah, we're okay. So that turned out okay. Now the other side is a problem now. Here, so we've got to get. We've got some more lines here. So the old lines have got to be able to be got rid of. And we still need to. We've lost our walls now. We might be able to get the wall. No, we don't. We've lost our wall. Because if we haven't lost our wall, we wouldn't be able to select that. So let's do some undoing. Right, we've got our walls back. Now let's try and work out why we've lost our walls. Oh, maybe we've just got to do a bit of yeah. What's that there? There's a rogue bit there. See that? Bit of rogue. Right, so what we're going to do now is select this bit and see if we can smooth it. Yeah, it's got rid of those lines by smoothing it. But they are a different colour, so they're always going to be there. Can't really, doesn't matter, but they're there. Right, so let's just have a look. Is there any more bits of rogue lines? No. So can I now get rid of that? No. Right, so what about if I take the whole thing and smooth it? Yeah, that's got rid of it by smoothing it. Right, that's it then. Okay, so we've increased the wall by 0.2mm, so it should be tighter now. And we've kept all the other geometry. Yeah, that'll do nicely, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We could put a bevel on here, so I don't know why We've got the bevel there. We could have one on the top. Not sure why we didn't have the bevel on the top. Oh no, because it fits the plastic just dead right. That's right. That's it. Okay, so let's come out of X-ray mode. Yeah, that's fine. And that'll do. So we've right, we've somehow lost our colour. Okay, let's colour that bit. Is that because we've got more than one? No. That's it. Right, okay, that's alright. Oh, we might as well colour the whole thing then. Right, there's that. Almost. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh, yeah, got a bit of road colour there going on. Alright, what's going on here? Why is that so different? Oh, because it's not coloured. There we go. Oops, we don't want to colour the line. That's better. Yeah, don't want colour the line the same colour, that gets confusing. Right, so we're okay now, that's it. We're alright. So that should give us a little bit tighter, but not as tight as the original one I printed, and not as loose as the one I showed earlier. Okay. Export. Right, so we're going to print that one next. What did I call it? This is the driven plate bottom bush, driven plate top bush. Where is it? Upper bush, driven plate upper bush, that's it. Okay, right, that's it then. Oh, we've got to make those other things as well. Just have a quick look what's going on here. Okay, so it's doing okay. It's only got 3 minutes left. Alright, we'll have a look at them in a bit. So the next thing is to print that one again. We want to go back. We can let that carry on, and we can go to back to our library, back to our main. Save the changes. Do we need to save changes? Yeah, save changes. Right, so we've got to replace driven plate upper bush. So that one's no longer the right one, so we need to bring in the STL file we've just made. Driven plate upper bush. Let's have a look at the properties. It should have today's date on it. 26th of August, yeah, that's the one. Okay, so we'll put that where we want it. Let's have a look. Is it the right way up? Yeah, it is the right way up. Okay, so that's the bottom bit, and that's the sandwiches the plate between it and isolates it. Gives the right space here, you don't have to mess around. Okay. Let's go back to this one. See, it should be finished in a bit. Right, so I'll carry on with that. What else we got going on here? Right, so let's just have a look. So we've got this bottom one ground plate, and we've got a bracket which got no layer. Have we got angle bracket? Or did it go when I deleted the layer? Driven plate, SO feeder connector. Feeder bracket. Yeah, we've got feeder bracket. Driven plate, feeder bracket. Where are you? Oh, SO feeder bracket. There we go. Oh, that's not the bracket, is it? Hang on. Stop that. that's the feeder bracket. Driven plate feeder bracket, or bracket. Then we've got the SO239, not that one, that one. Feeder connector, that's it. Yeah, so that's right, okay. And we've got 2 holes ready in it, yeah, for the connectors. What's it look like? Something not quite right here. Yeah, you can see it, look. Because the holes don't match up, but they don't match up because the holes are bigger. That's a shame, isn't it? Why don't they line up? Yeah, it's not right. Okay. Let's sort that out. Does it matter? Probably does matter actually, yeah. Let's have a look at these two. What is going on? Yeah, they made the hole slightly bigger. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, let's try and measure that from there to there. It's difficult to do. Okay, so we'll go into this, view the rest of the model. Ah, now I've got the same problem again, look. Do I care? Yeah, I do care, I can't help it. I can't help it. Just, I'd like not to care. Saves them all. Oh dear. Right, okay. Now, how do I know that is even that shape? That was just a guess. I'm going to leave it. Reason is because I don't know how good my SO239 model is. That might not be exactly right anyway. So yeah, I'll leave it. We'll leave it as it is. Right, okay, so the other thing is now, do we want round? I like the round because we've got the round everything else. Everything else is round. So I should colour them black really because they're all black, but I like the definition. I don't know. Round, do we want round plates? I don't see why not. But with lightweight, if you're carrying them in a backpack on the expedition, it could do with being light, but I don't want it. 2 different designs, just want the one. One different, you know, one design for both. So do you make them ergonomic? The more you make them ergonomically, cutting it out's got to be done. But do you take sections out as well? You could do. Do you want to? The more stuff you take out, the more preparation you got to do. You got to deburr, the more of it. So the weight of it. I think I'll leave it. It's tempting to cut all sorts of bits out, but you've got to mill this stuff out. You're milling, you've got to sit there while it cuts through, it takes time. But, and the other thing is, do you want to mill the band on it? Which band goes where? Stuff like that. Then it's just a water carrier. No, I think I'll keep it simple. Anyway, I've had an idea because the missus has got a heat press and a sublimation printer now. So you could effectively mill this out, deburr it all, get a 3D print design, print it out, and then you atomise it with the heat onto the surface. That might be an idea. I've never tried that on a bit of aluminium. Don't know. Let's investigate that. So this should be finished now. It is. I'll go and grab them. I'll go and grab them and we'll investigate whether you can sublaminate aluminium, or will the aluminium take the heat away too quick? I've got a feeling it will. I don't know. We'll have a look. Right, here they are. Came out okay. Let's try and get them in front. They're still bound together from let's try and get it to focus without my fingers. Difficult. Yeah. Right, so we'll take them apart. Just take the brim off them. This is where they all go loose. I'll try and push a bit of DX10 wire through it. See if it'll fit. Just see if they fit. You can't see what I'm doing. Camera's quite high, isn't it? What's going on? Right. Okay, so I got my little bits. Let's just try one. Which is our favourite band? 20 metres. 20 metres, where are you? That's 40. Where's the 20? There it is. Right, let's get a bit of DX10. What we got? We got a label on it. Actually, it doesn't say DX10. Oh, made in England for DX Commander. There you go. Look at that. Made in England for DX Commander. Fair play. Alright, let's see if it'll fit in. Oh, look at that. Go straight on. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, that's good. They just go on, no problem. Look at that. I've not done anything with them. So you could have different colours. I'll tell you what you could do. I mean, you could print them out in different colours, but yeah, it's one of them, innit? You'd have to be difficult to print. You'd have to print all 20s in one colour and all 40s in another. You'd have to print 6 times. Yeah, I could do that. But do you want it all different colours? I mean, it should just be black. Printed in black, as long as you know what it is and you can read it. I mean, outside in the daylight you'll probably be able to see it. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, it's okay. Right, anyway, that was okay. So I didn't make them, that's someone else's design. So I got a bit of brim left over. It's a very tiny bit of plastic, very thin. I normally have a little empty box and just chuck it all in, but you can recycle this ABS, but I doubt anyone will ever recycle it. PLAs can't recycle it. This stuff you can. Anyway, oh yeah, we can grab our next one now. The only problem is we've just printed in red, so let's print this again while we're waiting. What would it look like in red, I wonder? I don't want a multicolour thing, but let's have a look. Imagine if that was red. That'd probably be black. And this would be red. Does it matter? Do we want it in red? I don't think I want it in red. Yeah, I want it all in black. Okay, I'll print it in black. So it just means it's got to eject. So you just got to choose. It's in black anyway. It's chosen black. Right. Let's have a look. Everything else should be the same. All the spec and the strength should be the same. Hang on, the strength. What is it? 2 wall loops, honeycomb 3D, and what was it? Strength 15%, is it? Oh, 15%, yeah. Seems to be enough, that does. It's the wall loops and that does it, but it seems to be enough. I'll just print it. If it's not strong enough, just change it. Looks like it's just me and Hagrid today. Oh well. Right. Right. Let's... Is it ready? Oh yeah, it's ready. Yeah. Print. So it's going to have to go and eject the bread, and I think it ejects it anyway. That'll be fine. When it starts to print, sometimes it might pick a bit of red up off the heat bed. Tiny speckles of, but it's going to be facing the other bit anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I almost bought another printer, another P1S. So then I could choose between the two and then both be printing at once. But you got to be careful because you got fumes coming off one, then you got fumes coming off two, and before you know it, you know, you're poisoning everyone. So I don't have it in the same room as me, 'cause I don't want to sit here for hours breathing it in. So I have the extractor fan on in the room, and nobody's in the room. So you know the fan is on for hours. You know, all the time it's printing. It's not that bad, but you don't want to be smelling it, breathing it in. So there's a good reason not to buy another one, just to keep the one going. There's reports of people actually making themselves ill with this fumes. They've got a whole rack of printers and they're sat in there on their computer in the same room breathing it in for, you know what I mean? It's not a good idea. Right, what's that doing? Waiting for the heat bed to reach the target temperature. So there's your heat bed temperature. There's your nozzle temperature. And don't know what that is. What's that? What's that temperature? Oh, that must be an extra one for a different model. Yeah, mine's only a cheap model. It's a brilliant thing though for the price compared to the next one up. There's like a price difference of about times two. You know, times 2/3 the price of the original. So I don't need it. You don't need it. You just use the software, same software. Right, what's this doing? It's taking its time, isn't it? Oh, it's waiting for the heat bed to print up. Oh yeah, fair play. So what am I doing now? I have no idea. Oh yeah, got to do another clip. I'll just press play, maybe it'll show us what's going on. Yeah. Right, so back to the model. So I want to get this antenna finished off this series. Oh, that's changed, hasn't it now? Yeah, gone back to the other design. So I think there'll be a 10 just to show it all and then wire it up. I need to come up with an idea. I thought about some kind of mechanism down here for the wires, so you can adjust the length here. So basically, some kind of eyelet mechanism. And you just undo and then pull or release them, and the bungee or the shock cord takes up the slack at the other end. But what I don't want to be doing, I'd rather adjust it from the bottom. Quick adjustments. There is an idea. What about a guitar tuner? Yeah. You'll just wind it up, wind it down. That sounds crazy, I know. I've got guitars and I've got guitar tuners, and I bought guitar tuner parts to replace them. So you just tune them like a guitar. So how does it work on a guitar? So yeah, you're just taking up the slack from one end, aren't you, while they're fixed at the other. So what about as you fix them at the top, and you wind and unwind? Yeah, I don't know. Bad idea, Dave. Sounds good in theory. Alright, what's it doing? Auto bed 11 again. So it's got all sorts on it now, look. Should probably knock that off. Alright, so the other thing I've got to... So I'm going to keep the round plates and bugger it, because it just means more work and more chances for it to go wrong. Keep it simple. Yeah, keep it simple. Right, so the next bit of a problem we've got is this very top bit here. And I tried to do this last time, didn't I? I tried to modify what I got, and it all went a bit wrong. So what I'll do is I can start off with this size here. We'll just make something. So we'll measure that across there. Actually, we can just look at the info here. Joint 4, so it's 12.2 by 9.15. Right, let's have a look. So if I go across here, 12.2, yeah. And then we've got this bit down here, 33.150. Collet wall radius 18.5. 33. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Right, so 33.150. Let's go with that. Let's make a round circle. 33.150 divided by 2. I should have worked that out before I started doing the circle. Right. $33.150 divided by 2. 16.575. 16.575. Oh, I just took it right away over there, look. Just to be annoying. Put it right in the miles away. Right, so we want it somewhere here so we can work on it while we're doing it. Oh, it's not working out, is it, today? Okay, let's try again. Let's draw it on top of here. 16.575. Is that what I said? Yeah, 16.575. Oh no. Now the length. $26 mil. 26 mil. So we've got our cylinder. Let's just grab it and make it into a component. And we want to bring it alongside this one, so I'll just bring it down to there, then move it across here, just like that. That's it. Okay, so there's our replacement, but we've got to put our sizes in now, so okay, so we've got our sizes. So the top one is 4.575 diameter. Oh god, come on, what do you do? 4.575. That's the top, and the bottom is 6.1. And we go in, I forget how far we go in there. How far do we go in? 6 mil deep. 6 mil deep. 6 mil. Then we bring that one down to the surface. That one comes down to level with that. And we go in and drop this down 2 mil. That gives us we're able to be able to print it. So, but your top setting just sits on an angle, but at least you can't go anywhere. Right, and then we need to bevel. Do we do the bevel now or after? Yeah, let's do the bevel now. So 0.5, and we drop this down 0.5. There we go. So we've got that. Now we bring it round upright again. Okay, so we've got all that. We've got to somehow split it. So before we do, we've got to put our edges on it. Okay, so we need to copy some. Let's just copy some stuff. That'll do. Grab something there, hopefully. So we'll copy it. Paste in place, and we'll move it. Let's see if it can move along the red and just bring it here. How's that? Not quite right. No, we're too far over. Yeah, we're too far over. So, undo, move. Now we've got to move it, grab it from there, come this way, and we've got to stick it in the right place, as close as we can to... Alright, it's not letting us do it, is it? No. Okay. Right, so we'll cut it. Paste it in place, then we'll move it. We've got to find somewhere to move it to. It's got to come right to this edge. Not easy. That looks good. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, you can tell if you... Oh yeah. So we've got to cut them now. Paste them in place. We should be able to select. Ah, you can select those two, but not that one. So there's something not right here. Something not quite right. I don't know what. Ah, there it is. It's not quite short enough. It's too short. So I need to just... And that's probably because when we selected it there was a little bit left. I can't quite get to it. Can't get to it enough from that angle. Oh, it's too many geometries going on, and it's getting lost. Let's just come out of the X-ray mode. So we'll go along the green. Can't quite get to it. Okay. So we'll use that, and we'll just come out like that, and just to delete the extra bit. Oh, it's deleted it right back. That's weird. Bugger, eh? Okay. Right. What's that done? There we go. I still can't select it. Ah, of course. Okay, let's try and intersect the faces with the model. No, still can't do it. Undo, intersect. So, I don't know what is going on there. Something gone wrong there, isn't it? To even fill the holes in. Don't know what happened there. Undo. Door line. Something not quite right. No. Let's go back. Back. I don't know what is going on here. Oh. Right, redo the circle. So what is that doing? It's not inside the model, is it? Right, we'll have to start again. Let's have a look. It's all gone a bit crazy. Yeah, well, we'll start again. Right, so the top bit is joint, right, 5.575. 5.575. The bottom bit is 6.1. And we go in 6 mil, and then we come down to there. No, something's not right. 6, something's not right there. Undo. Right, let's come back to that in a minute. Something's gone a bit wrong. What is going on here? Okay, so it's printing it out. Okay, it's got a bit of a weird straggle there. That should be alright then. Right. Yeah, struggle today. Struggle. Right. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I got it all okay, didn't I? Right, let's try again. Let's get the sizes right. Alright, so I need to go into it. Let's come out of X-ray mode for a start. Alright, so the top one is top joint. Oh, am I looking? Oh yeah, top joint. So not number 9, bottom section. 4.575 radius. 4.575. Then we've got the underneath at 6.1 radius. And we go in 6 mil. And we come down, can't remember, 26 mil, so 20 mil. And then they should be together, yeah. And we turn it upside down, and we grab hold of that, and we drop it down 2 mil. Give us our ramp. Give us the little bit of a funnel thing. Okay, and then we want to grab this and come out 0.5 of a mil. Grab that, go down 0.5 of a mil, just to help it pop over the pole easier. That is it. So now we need to split it into two all the way down, but still have ability for a nut on it. Let's just save that. I've run out of drink, so I'll be back in a second. Gotta go and get drink. Okay. Oh dear me. It's gone warm again in here. That little fan's no good. Right. Okay, so we've got to split it, but we need the sides on it. So, what I need is to grab that, because we've already worked this out. I need to grab all that, copy, paste in place. Right, we'll come out of 3D X-ray mode, and right, I'm going to grab that now. Actually, is there a piece that I didn't select? No. Oh, there is. Yeah, there is a piece. Look at that. Right at the end, that's why. So, I'll undo paste. We're going to go back in. I want that, and that. But we also want, there's a line left there, we want that, not that, that's it. So I want all that. So we're going to copy that and paste in place, and we want to grab it from there and only move this way along the red till we get to the end here. And we want to cut it and go into model and paste it in place. Then we want to be able to select that, and that. That's what we want. Yeah, okay, so that's what we want. Now the problem is also we want to also paste in place another one, but we want to flip it. I want to flip along, I don't know which axis it is, the green maybe, yeah, that's it. And now we need to grab that, and we need to come this way along the green, no, So we grab that and go, I don't know what direction it is, let's just zoom in. I need to grab that and just go there like that, that's it. So we've got our faces for our, but you also need to flip again. Yeah, so do we want to put a fix in there and at the back? And I need to flip it along the other way now as well. Right, I need the thick bit over here and the thin bit over here, so flip along, I don't know, let's say the red. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we've done whatever we've got to do there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so now I need to bring these down. Yeah, so I've just got to bring these down 12. Hang on, they're not part of the model yet. I need to cut them out, make them part of the model by pasting them in place. See if we've still got, yeah, now I can fetch them down 12mm, I believe. Yeah, all them down. Yeah, so we got them there. So we've got these faces, so we're going to clamp, put a nut in there and a nut over there, and screw one this way and one that way. And then fasten it over. Yeah, fasten it over and clamp it. So what we want now is these two, we want, come out of this, we want that hole there. And we want that one there, and we want to paste them in place, and then we need to move them this way. Keep moving them on the red, on the face of the component. That's okay. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. Right, so now it gets a bit more difficult, so we want to, yeah, we also need them flipped around a bit. So we'll cut them, go into the model, paste them in place. That makes them part of the model. We'll leave them there for now though. We'll come out and we'll paste them in place, which gives us two more. And then we want to, I can either rotate, yeah, let's rotate them around the center axis. So we're going to rotate them around the center axis to there. Right, 180 degrees, so we'll bring it onto where we want them. Yeah, that's good, and then we can cut them and paste them in place, and then we should have the ability to, no, not that one. Yeah, select, that's it. So now we can go in 2.5mm. We'll do that one and we'll do the other one. No, we're not gonna go straight through just yet because we've got to split the whole thing down. We'll do what we can do, 2.5mm. So we've got the indents for the nuts. Right, okay. Can't do that hole yet. What we've got to do now is put it in half, but I don't want two halves that are hard to line up, so we want a sort of an interlocking system. Yeah, because you're trying to hold them still while you get a nut through them, but it needs to interlock loosely. so you can clamp, or does it? Does it? Right, so we could push them right down now, and then we'd end up with 2. Let's just have a look what's going on here. Yeah, it's carrying on doing it. It's fine. It's fine. Right, so what do I do now? Let's have a think. We can push it right through and then split it. Imagine you're trying to push 2 round a pole, and you want to hold yourself still while you get your nuts and bolts out. Or do you get your nuts and bolts ready first, or am I overthinking it? I'll tell you what, let's push it through and see what happens. So that's how much gap we want, definitely. So I'm going to try, I think it's only going to let us go so far down. So what I'll do is I'll create, copy these, and we'll move them down on the blue axis all the way to the bottom there. Well, there's a copy under there. Of course, there. The whole aerial's got in the way there. Need to go back up here, this end. They're too long for this one, but let's. I think it's already there, isn't it? Yeah, that's. Oh no, something's happened. Something's happened, isn't it? Oh, we missed a bit. We've missed that. Yeah, we've got something going on here. Okay, now we can select that. That's it. We can discard these. Discard them. Okay. So we've got discard them. So this is trying to come and tell me something. Okay. Right. So we've got them. So we could split them. Let's split them. We could go as far as we can. Oh, we can go all the way, can we? How do we do that? How have I managed to do that? Oh, because it's outside it. Yeah, outside its range. Alright, next one. All the way down. So, right, so we've split it sort of, but we've got to go and do the top. That'll let us go so far down, that'll stop us. That's just its range. That's that offset. So we've got almost got a split in it. So the only reason we're splitting is split because we've got to get it over the top eyelet off the last section. So this last bit we're going to have to manually split if we can. Let's see if we can manually split it. Oh, it's not quite right, is it? No, not quite right. Yeah, I can see it's not quite right. Now this is where it gets a bit awkward, where it's still together like that. So, tell you what we'll do. Let's just backtrack a bit. Yeah, backtrack. We should be able to. Can we do it down? That one's in the way. Alright, that seems to have found something it liked. Let's do the same again. It needs to go to pink, or indicate to pink. I'm trying to train it onto what? Almost. No. Let's change the angle slightly. Oh, let's try to get it. Ah, there we go. If it's pink, it likes the angle. You have to wobble it around and just see if you like the angle. Now, straight down should be easy. Straight down should just stay blue. Right, next thing is to join these two bits up together. So one here up to there. Ah, it's not quite going. It should be on the surface, but it's not. Undo that. That's because we've got an extra line in there somewhere. That's better. Right, let's have a look at that. I think that's it. So once we've joined it up, it's alright, it wants to zoom out all the time. Once we joined it up, we can do the other end. I should be able to separate it now. Yeah, maybe. I'll have to look at it from here. I'm running out of screen real estate. So we're going to have a look down here. Yeah, so it may be able to be got rid of. Let's have a look. Let's just try by grabbing that. Yes, we've got some hollow bit there. So yeah, oh, it is going to be hollow there. Let's just keep on going. Let's see what happens. Alright. Let's keep on going. It's difficult to maneuver it. Right. There's another stray bit there. Okay. Right, what have we got? Let's have a look. Have we got two surfaces? Almost. So we need now to, I don't know, just do something with it. Repair the surface. So can we just go like that? No. Can we go? I can do that bit. What about this bit? Why is this bit not liking it? Oh, I don't know why that bit doesn't like it. It's got to be something weird. Ah, it's sticking out a bit, is it? Probably because it's sticking out there. Getting to be flat geometry is not easy. Not easy. From a round to a flat, not easy. Not so easy, I tell you what. Right, let's hide the rest of the model. Let's save us having to constantly try and zoom into all that. Right. So we haven't done this bit yet, but that's the flat bit. So why is that so difficult to get a flat bit? Yeah, it's dipping in. See that? It's dipping in. Look. Yeah, it's dipping in. So we've got a flat bit there, but this bit is not flat. So we're pulling this over, but that bit's flat. Ah, so that bit's flat. So we're not quite right, but we're on an angle. Yeah, it's difficult. Hang on, let's come out of perspective. Let's go on top. Let's zoom in close. Right, so this is the bit we've just got rid of. We can see some little bits sticking out there. Difficult to find the problem. So right, back on above. like that. We're zooming down here, we can see some of the geometry. Now where is it? Let's try and manoeuvre it so we can see. It's that bottom bit. The bottom bit is where it's hollow. Okay, so we can deal with that. We can then draw lines if we know where the problem is. So we shall be able to extend this line up to here. No, that didn't do it. Okay, let's just bring... Yeah, it didn't follow the line. So we need to draw... Hang on. Undo erase. Right, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, have I gone and put something back that shouldn't have done? No. So we need to follow this line here all the way like that, maybe. No, it keeps bobbing out the way, and right, let's come back into perspective so we can try and find it. It's not easy. Not easy. Right, so there's our new bit of a line. I can't get to it. I'll tell you what we'll do. I think we'll carry on splitting it, because then I can move the one out the way. We tried this last time, we had a right old game with it. Oh, that's the one I've just drawn, so it doesn't split, does it? It doesn't split equally down it. There's your problem. Right, so we might have to live with some weird geometry. I'm going to see if there's a tool. Tell you what, let's do some backtracking. Let's put that bit back. Is that it? No, let's undo. Might be able to do it a different way. Alright, so let's just get back what we want. Okay, let's try it a different way. Is that the same as that? Looks it, doesn't it? Yeah, so we got pretty much back to where it was. Now if I look from above, bring it up like that, and go to parallel projection, back again, and if I grab the half of it and copy and paste it in place, so theoretically these two halves should be exactly the same, so I only need one half. So I'm going to move this away for a bit, over this way, say 20 mil. No, let's say 50 mil. And then come out, right, and so we've got come out of this parallel projection. So we've got this half of it here. So we've definitely got half of it. We haven't split the holes up yet. That's the problem, because we've lost our geometry now. We might have to recreate that geometry. Yeah, so I think we can lose this. Okay, move that bit. That's just the gap, so we've got that. Okay, let's just create a new object out of it, new component, so we can zoom in and just concentrate on this bit, then we can move around. Alright, so let's just see what's going on here. Oh yeah, 2 minutes left. We can try that on the pole and see if it tightens up nicely. It's got to pass over the text, DX Commander sticker or whatever it is, without scraping. Then it's got to be able to pinch up with some gap left and be tight enough to lock into place. Supposedly. Oh, I've got myself a drink. It's just lemon squash. Quadruple strength. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Right, so we've got this. So theoretically that should be the same no matter what. Now what we've got to do is try and repair this now. Somehow. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's just put some middle on it. We know that the bottom comes in 6mm, so let's just go 6mm. Right, so if we draw a line across there, okay, and we need a line across there maybe, or no, a line down. A line down to there, and a line down to there. Okay. And to get a transition, a solid wall, we need another line from there to there. And to get this one, we're going to have a line from there to there. Okay, thunder's coming back again. So we need to get rid of the line now. Push that up to there. And then we need to push that down to there. So we've got, we can get rid of this line. And that line, and now we've got to push this. This is crazy. Push this down now by 2mm. Now it's distorting everything. I'm not sure why. I think because we've got two lines on the go. So we need to get rid of one of these lines. That one there. Can we get rid of one of them lines? Yeah. That's causing us some issues. Let's have a look at it in 3D or X-ray. Any problems? No. Don't think there's any problems there now. Okay. Let's come out. I need to be able to select that line there, that one. So we're going to select that line. We need to pull it down from the middle like that. Now it's distorting it. So it needs to be 2mm. We'll have a look at it. It's not good. It's created this bit of a weird thing. Okay, so we're going to have to undo that. So the other way we can do it is actually draw lines. I'll have to draw the lines. We're sort of telling SketchUp what we're trying to do, so we're making it understand what the task in hand somehow. I don't know how it does it, but it's like trying to teach a bit of AI so that it might not understand you, but the more you try to describe it, the more it might understand you. That was a mistake, that one. Right, so it knows the striations, if that's even a word. It knows what I'm trying to do, so if I grab it from there and I push down 2mm, right, that's our 2mm funnel. Now if I was to just grab that without grabbing any other geometry, yeah, I think I have done it, and just do smooth, they should all disappear. Yeah, there we go, we got it, nice clean thing. Now what's left? We need to push that hole through, so we can come upright now if you like. That's upright, we can push that hole all the way through now. That's fine. Okay, so we need one more hole here, which we haven't got. Oh, we can do that easy enough. Just grab that, copy it, paste it in place, grab it, and center it over here if it's even possible to center it. Yeah, there it is. We want to cut it, go into the model and paste it in place, and then push that through. Oh, it's not part of the model, so somehow get it, intersect the faces with the model. No intersections found, so I know why. It's not on the surface, see that? It's not actually on the surface. So what we've got to do is we've got to push it down onto the surface. So we grab it and we've got to go on the face, that's it. Once it's on the surface, it'll allow you to select it, and then you can select it and push it through to the edge. And then you've got your two holes, yeah, that's it. So all we need now is a copy of that, exact copy of that. The only thing we did miss out is this bit here. So I should be able to recreate that bit there. Although we probably don't need it, but all the rest have got it. So we're going to go into this and go back 0.5 of a mil and grab this bit here and see if it complains about going down. Yeah, it doesn't like that at all. That's because it needs joining up. We might have to leave this bit. I'll try it. I'll just try it, but I think this is not going to work out. So it doesn't matter, just trying to put a bevel on it. What I should have done is just see if we could select it. Now we can. So now it's trying to fight us. I could do the same thing we did earlier. Okay, I'll do the same thing. I'm not sure it's worth it. Oh, it's doing some weird stuff, isn't it? It's not worth it. Right, let's not do that. It's not worth the result. It's not worth the problem. Okay. Such a tiny thing anyway. Right, so we need the opposite of that now. So we need to copy that. I'll tell you what, we'll get rid of this one. I'll copy that. And we need to flip it. Flip along, which one? I don't know, so let's say red. Is that a good guess, or is it all? No, it's not. We can't have two hexes facing each other. Undo the flip. Okay, flip along. Let's try the green. So no, that's not going to do it. Undo the flip. Or do we just rotate it? Yeah, let's just rotate it. All we need to do is rotate it 180 degrees, so we'll grab it by, I don't know, the middle, and we'll rotate it around there, that's it. So then the two halves, I can push a pin through there, and there's the nut, and I can push a pin through there, and there's the nut. That's all we wanted. Yeah, good. Okay, and these will be printed separately, so we know this can come away, like that. So we've got red there. Okay, we can paint it red if you like. Let's just paint the original one red. That's the red, is that it? I'll just paint the surfaces. I'll just paint the whole thing. Yeah, perfect it is. Let's just paint. Do we want to paint everything? I don't know. Do we really want to paint everything? And sort of. Is that enough? Yeah. Sort of. Is that enough? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. If you paint it all, it just blends into the background. Okay, so there we go. So we need rid of this one now. Goodbye. I need to drag this one over to it. So we'll grab it by the scruff of the neck. We'll grab it by that. I'll tell you what, let's grab both of them. Or we could, yeah. Should we put them together now? How do we know? Oh, have I done a mistake here? Have I not done the gap? No, I haven't done a mistake. There is the gap. Right, so I need to find out what the gap is again. I forgot it. There's the gap. Let's just try and locate the gap. I want the same amount of gap. 1.5, that's pretty handy, isn't it? 1.5 mil gap. That's all the pinch up area we've got. So we'll move one of them by 1.5 mil, and that's it. We'll lock the two together, group them, and we'll put it in a layer of joint 4, so call it 4. So it's call it 4, there we go. If we turn off call it 4, we'll turn off that one. Nothing else should turn off. No. So now I've got to put that over top of there, so we want X-ray mode. We'll grab it by, I don't know, I'll just grab it there. I'll put it over here, line it up with, has that done it? Has that sort of centered it? I don't know, can't tell. Is it? Yeah, it looks okay. Right. Okay, it's come out of X-ray mode. Are they all lined up? So that just sits over the bottom tube, but it only fastens onto the top. So you pull your pole out as hard as you can, fasten it there, and that stops it dropping. And hopefully it'll be in line with everything else that's on here. Yeah, it is, look. So that's the line there. And that's your line there. Okay. Right, so we need to print these out now. Let's just do the original one first. Let's smooth export. So we want to export this one as, we'll call this the right hand one. So we've got one collet called collet. 9th pole collet. I think I might have printed it out. 9th pole. Yeah, that's the one. 9th pole collet. And we'll call it right and save. And then we'll export that one out. Ninth pole, call it left hand. Alright. There's a lot of thundering going on. Right, okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's bring up this one. I think that's just finished. Yeah, that's finished. So I'll go and grab that. We'll try it over, see how good a fit it is. I'll get the bed clear and then we can print them other two out. So we can go over to here. Oh, that was the other one. That's it there. 8th and 9th, call it, that's it. But that was great, but it wouldn't go over top with the thread on the end of the last thing. So that's no real use to us, so I'll get rid of that. Import those two. Might as well do them together. 8th left hand, 8th right hand. Looks good, doesn't it? So we'll bring both of those in. No, I don't do that. Right, so we're just going to go into here. We'll do auto arrange. Oh, where are they all? Arrange all objects. Oh, what? It hasn't done them all, has it? Oh my god. Gonna undo. Yeah, thank God. Don't arrange all objects when you've got multiple plates. So we'll move one away like that. We'll move one away like that. We'll come forward a bit. We'll come forward a bit. Alright, we're gonna click auto and see what it does. It's left them as they are. Likes them as they are. Okay. Yeah, it likes them as they are. I'll leave them as they are then. Oh, sorry John, I've missed you. How you doing? Let's just welcome John. We've got thunder and lightning here today, John. What's up, Dave? How you doing? I'm okay. Just still a bit warm though with all this stuff. Got 3 spotlights, 3 monitors, a computer. No radios on today because of the thunder and lightning. Fan on, and that's it. And it's still too hot. Yeah, we're doing some 3D printing. Right, what we're doing today. So what we've got. I've been to the DX Fest in the UK, Middle England, as Callum calls it. Middle England. It's actually called. It is the middle of you. There's a place called. What was it called now? Can't remember the name. It's not far away, but can't remember the name. I've been there, did a job for somebody. Someone out of UB40, the bass singer out of UB40. I did his repairs for him. What was his name? Robin Campbell. Yeah, and he lived Meriden, that was it, in the middle of the UK. Place called Meriden. Yeah, spoiler alert. Ah, we need to shift over slightly. See, that's not quite lined up. So grab that, and need to just shift slightly. So we'll go all the way that way. Make sure. Try and get it to stay. Not easy. Right, there's that. That's it. Let's just see if we're... Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. Right, so that's lined up better now. It wasn't quite like... It doesn't matter for printing, but yeah. So what we got is... I bought DX Commander Signature 9 and the Expedition pole. Some DX Commander wire, some shock cord, and some heat-line heat shrink. And being a bit of a cheapskate, I've got a 3D printer and a CNC, so I thought I'll just make my own fittings. Yeah, problem. So I've made my own fittings. I've had to model the pole. So this is the Signature 9, and I thought, I don't know why, I'm just not a fan of the official spacer and the official clip. The clip. You know, if I don't like something, I'm not a fan of it. So anyway, I thought I might as well have a go at redesign slightly. So I incorporated the clip and the spreader into one. And I've tried it, and I put a nut in one end and just tighten it up. I designed it so it'll just grip. The jaws will grip and still space left. So anyway, so I've gone ahead and printed all them out. I've ordered some aluminium to mill this out. I tried to mill one out of a bit of scrap aluminium, and it wasn't the right stuff for milling. It started melting and all sorts. Agrid, yeah, 73 Agrid. Yeah, thanks for joining in again. Yeah, take it easy, Agrid. Have a good one, and I'll see you again. I'll say hello to you on someone else's live stream when I see you on. I'll say hi to you. It's looking good. I've been keeping up, just hadn't been on when you were live. I'm still packing here. Oh no, still packing. Still haven't moved yet or been able to do anything with the war wagon yet. Oh, fair play. Yeah, I almost bought another printer the other day, a 3D printer, and I almost bought another radio. Put a bid on one, but I left it too late, too many seconds near the end. Yeah, thanks for joining in, Agrid. Have a good one, mate. Yeah, I won't be going too far longer myself, but so the idea is to get this out of the way, because I can't do I've signed up to Station Master Pro a few months ago. I want to get it set up, but I want to use it with the software. So let's just run the software. So I've worked out I could probably use it, just put this on top. So I like the functions of it, but then just have the software in the background for logging, you know, basically, and doing whatever else you want to do with the software. So I've got to get back onto this at some point. But I want to do some actual, what do you call it? I don't call it activation. Rag-chew. Talking. I'm not that fussed about awards and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I will be, I don't know. I just want to get on a regular time every week and do a couple of hours, similar to Darren, M0 DCX, similar to that, but not so much of we'll just get some regulars on, like John, whoever, get regulars on, try and communicate with them and have a bit of a laugh on there, have a bit of a laugh, welcome everyone in and just have a laugh and talk about stuff and whatever, but not so much of 5 and 9. I'm not mind that. I can see what they're doing with it. 5 and 9. Thanks for coming in. Here's your flowers. You know what I mean? That's okay. I don't mind that. You're trying to build up and see. You can see what the what the propagation's like and all the rest of it. It's great. But we can try. Let's see what I'd rather have a little bit of where they can come in, a bit like VHF, UHF, where they can come in and out, and maybe, I know it sounds stupid, but I mean, maybe we'll be hogging an HF frequency someone else could be using, but I don't know. Just a regular for 2 hours, where we can. I don't know if there's that many people on that you need to worry about hogging the frequency anymore. I don't know. But there's people all around the world, and they, can't all, like yourself, John, in the US. But it'd be nice to be able to talk to people, as well. If we do a live stream, we can go through things. You can say, well, what about Dave if you do this or do that, or what I mean. But at the same time, invite people in. So you chunter along a little bit, and then you say, start calling out. You should get a hotspot and a digital radio, then set up a YSF or DMR type reflector, so all the hams that come on here can talk with you. Yeah. I would need some tutorial on that. You've lost me already, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, that might be the next stage. I might be not looking at HF. I do want to get into. I've got this 510D. I don't know if that's any good. How to set it up on digital. I've not explored it, but just need to. You know what I mean? Need to expand it a bit. Just get some. Everyone's got ideas, haven't they? I don't know if it's the right area for doing it, but I could teach you whatever you need to know. Yeah. Well, I need to set up 510D. Trouble is, I can't find any. I found a digital channel once, and then it seemed to disappear. Yeah, I've got to get into it. I've only just started getting into that Station Master, and I'm struggling with a bit with that. But it's just a matter of trying it more. Anything I want to learn, I just keep trying it until I get somewhere. It's spreading myself thin with all the different things we're up to. Anyway, let me go and see if I'll go and grab. Yeah, can I put these together a bit closer? Yeah, possibly. Let's just knock them. So I'm spreading myself thin just to. Yeah, that'll probably do. What if I rotate it? Yeah, let's rotate one of them. Let's rotate it. Sorry, I keep going off on tangents now. Let's do 180. Alright, okay. And let's bring this over here, and that over there. Sort of puts them together, right? But can I go that way? Yeah. Is that enough? Yeah, I just want to get them close so it can print them, and then when I do the splicing, it'll put the brim around them both like that. That's it. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, so I've got ideas. Wanna wherever we do it, HF, a bit of HF. I don't know. Maybe we could have 20 minutes or half an hour or an hour on the HF. Then we go over to digital for the next half an hour. You know, try different things. Whatever else it needs to be. Wires, X. Don't know. Returning ham. When I left, there was no digital, apart from a Bacon board or a slow scan TV, Hamcom board or whatever it was. Something I used to make and mess around with. That's it. Packet radio, AX25 protocol. Make your own 1200 baud modem. Have an old army communication modem thing. That's it. Or TNC. That's where I left off. Well, I've got to learn all the new digital stuff. Yeah, definitely got to learn it. I'm going to nip off now and go and grab that off the. Go and grab. Where has it gone? This one that's just printed off. We'll try it out. Start that other one printing. Was the same for me when I came back. I was lost. Yeah. I knew I'd got to buy some digital equipment, and I thought as long as it does both, I'll basically live with the analog side of it, the old side of it, then I'll slowly be able to go transition into it as well as I learn it. Yeah. So I've done the cat command idea, which I knew nothing about so many months ago. So that's pretty good. Getting into all that stuff. And so it's just the digital side of it now. But I've got no ambitions to recreate a QSO director or a Station Master Pro. I couldn't put that much time into it, so I'm just going to stick with my 891 software just for experimental use. We'll carry on with that series as soon as I got this antenna out there. What I'm trying to say is I need to get me aerial, a good antenna. At the minute I can't talk to anyone. I can talk to a few in Europe. Did really good on that program. Yeah. We got what I've got to do is that program. I've got to separate all the new stuff from the basics, the stuff that's finished and working. Add all the new stuff into developer mode. So it's up to the user whether he switches developer mode on and he wants to see all the new features that have got bugs in. But at least we have a cut-off point where anything in non-developer, or we'll call it release, developer and release. We'll say release, I know it's a bit confusing, but which means you finish with it. You know, other than people making it better or changing it, the operation is working. So you know, you can rest assured that it's fine. And anything in developer mode, don't. If there's something wrong or there's a hole or a missing part, don't worry. It'll just because it's in development, it's not finished yet, basically. Anyway, I'll go and grab that print. We'll bring it up. I'll try it on the commander pole. So back in a couple. Oh, I'm working on an AI program for ham radio right now. It's based on a local voice AI model for voice communication. Let's see how it goes. Okay. AI program for a ham radio. Right, brilliant. Yeah, have to tell us more. It's the kind of thing we could discuss, because I don't know about you, but back in the day, quote unquote, I used to love talking about technical stuff, antennas, radios, all that stuff. That was fascinated me but not so many people talk about it on the radio. I don't know why. And when I first come back a few years ago, I see all the contests going on, and I think, what the hell is going on here? You know what I mean? What's all this contesting? I'm thinking, what? They're not actually saying anything. Talk to them, ask them what antenna they got, and they expect. But I suppose if you did that, someone would go, "Don't drag Sean here. We're trying to get in on this pile. You can't win, can you?" So anyway, right, I'll be back in a second. Okay, we're back. I'm just going to get this right, just going to get this printed, so this book shouldn't take too long. Oh, what happened to it? Where's the actual... Oh, I'm on the wrong bit. Hang on. Ah, that's it, yeah. So let's get this printed. Bed leveling. I don't think we need to bed level again, so let's get that last collet printed. I'd love to build this up. I'll get the GoPro on it when I'm building it, I think. Yeah, we'll get the GoPro on it and we'll record me setting it up. Right, so let that carry on. So this collet I've just fetched off the print bed. Hopefully this is going to be the one that fits. WB, is that an X1C? No, it's only a P1S. I told you before, I'm cheapskate. It actually does exactly what I want. I'm at the minute, it does what I want. I'm going to try this on this pole anyway. So what I've got to do is join the two together. Now, just take the cap off. This DX Commander, I mean, cap never wants to come off, does it? Must be the heat in the room. There must be a knack to getting these caps off. I don't know what it is. What's the knack? Don't put them caps on. Can't get them off. God. Oh, it's glued on. Must be the suction of it. Maybe you've got to take the end off, I don't know. Bloody hell. Come off so easy the first time. Don't put it on, Dave. Just put it on loose. There you go, it's coming off. Ah! I've got a weird angle on today, haven't we? We've got a weird angle on me. Right, anyway, got it off. So, we want the other bit. Here's the other one I made. Now, this is hardly changed. It's just a little bit thinner. 0.2 of a mil less diameter. So, pull that out of there. This one joins onto there. This bit hasn't changed. So you can see there's a little bit of a gap where the plate goes. So if I pop that on there, Put that on there. Now this is already so we'll drop that down the bottom of there. Now that goes over the text. See how that goes over the text, that one? Alright, that's a looser fit. This one is a harder fit, but it's got to go over the text without scraping it. Just about go over. It's going over. Don't want to scrape it too much. Yeah, it's just about gone over. It hasn't scratched it. So we're there. We're starting to tighten up there now. So we should be able to bring that all the way down to there. Yeah, and it's slapped into place and it's tight. And there shouldn't be any wobble. And the jaws should be parallel, which they are. So when I put my screw in now, I'm going to take the screw out the other one. Give us a second. So I've got my screw and nut already in this one. Let's undo that one out of there because I'm going to reclaim this. This is going to be scrapped now, this one, because it's not quite gripping. It's closing the gap too much before it grips. So I've made the other one a bit tighter fit. So right. So let's put that in there. Let's see if we can tighten it up. You can't see, so okay. Just put the nut on. Hopefully this won't require many turns and it'll tighten up lovely. Let's just see. Yeah, it's already dragging the nut. It's dragging the nut inside the well. Alright, so I'm just parallel now. We're parallel. Now I'm going to tighten. Right, that's one turn, two turns. So let's see if I can push it up. I can if I wobble it. That's only two little turns, not even full turns. So I'm going to try it again. One turn, two turn. So the gap, the jaw is still got some gap in it, and I don't want to really push it much more than that. So it's got to be able to hold the plate and all the pressure, and it does. So I think that's good enough for me. I'm happy with that because I've got a bit gap left if I do need to tighten it more. So I've undone it. So now I've undone it, it should just push up. Brilliant. That'll do me. So I'm going to undo it right off. Right off. So when I pull it back over the graphics, it doesn't try and squeeze the graphics off. Well, I'll leave it on for now. Let's see. Yeah, is it coming off? Yes, it is. So that is an absolutely perfect size to get it over the text without scraping the text. Right, I'm happy with that. That's the end of that one. So that's just that, and it's just sits. I started to make this plate. I started to mill a plate out of an old heat bed, but this aluminium's the wrong stuff, and my bit started to go blunt. Even though I managed to get this out, but it's okay for testing it. So put that in there, and that goes over top of there. Sandwiches the two, and then that isolates it and sits on your pole. So yeah. So you don't have to have a spacer, then a strap, and then put the heat shrink on and all that. Yeah. Anyway. Right. I'm just going to put that away. That's the good bit. So I'll put that there. That's the bad bit. Right. So let's just start this off. Oh, it's already off. Let's just have a quick browse to make sure it's not gone tits up. No, it's okay. Right, the filament, it's just, I'm just using ABS as it's cheap for doing testing. I'm using ABS. It's Bambu Labs, Bambu Studio ABS. 90 degree melting and UV, somewhat UV resistant, somewhat. Someone said, I think, I can't remember now. I think, oh god, yeah. Anyway, I was told ASA is the better one, but it's like 3 times the price. So I'm not that bothered. If it breaks or after a few years goes funny, I'll just print another one out. The chances are you're going to fetch your antenna out and redo it anyway. I don't think you can't just put it up and forget it. I don't know, but the wind comes along, stuff starts moving. I don't know whether it's not a put up and forget thing, is it? It's quick release, so you've got your ground pole, fiberglass pole, slot it on, slot it off. It's designed quick, so you know, just if you're going to break them, doesn't matter, just print another one out, basically. Yeah. So I'm not that bothered. We'll see anyway. 'Cause I mean, I'm not going to pay 3 times the price to print a bracket out. It does me okay at the minute. I don't know. That's Pet. There's Pet G2. Yeah. Yeah. At the minute, I started off with PLA, and that was okay until you try to warm it up or it started melting or something. No good for outside. Then I thought I'll switch to ABS, and it prints out on my little printer. It prints out pretty well. Not much loss. So I'm thinking, I don't know how many rolls I bought this last time for. Probably about 11 or 12 rolls. I bought different colours: white, black, red, yellow, and azure blue. I bought a roll. Anyway, I know it's going to work. See, I just know it's going to work. I don't have my Bambu connected to the cloud anymore. I'm using a thing called Bambuddy. It's pretty cool. Bambuddy. Yeah, I've left mine as it is because sometimes I'll take the app and I'll show someone. I'll say, and I'll print them something out based on something they can look at on the app, and do it from remote. So yeah, I mean, I know about you can connect it directly. There's that avenue to go down. I haven't needed to go down that avenue really, but at the minute. Anyway, so that's the last thing in the equation to see if that'll tighten up. So that'll require 2 fixings. So yeah, that collet will require 2 fixings. That one there. 2 fixings instead of just the one, and hopefully it'll grip there, tighten up enough to hold it on. And if it looks a bit weird, then some people just put a bit of tape on. But if it works out, I might alter it slightly, and the 40-metre bit, I might have a hole in it here. You can thread your 40-metre up and through the eyelet and back down the other side and through the other side of the collet if need be, just to hold this space in. I don't know, whatever needs to be done. I have a bit of a printing farmer, yeah. Yeah. I the other day almost bought another P1S, P1S. The same as I got, just because it's like 330 quid discount, and everyone's going on to better models, or supposedly. Well, like I said, I didn't in the end, because I'd like if I'm waiting while I'm doing a live stream, I can get 2 going, that's great, but then I've got to work out the fumes. I've got to be careful of the fumes. One printer working now and again is fine, but 2, you need some fume extraction or something. Yeah. So yeah, I'd love to do it. You've got to have a steady flow of stuff, haven't you? Got a steady flow of stuff. I'll tell you what I looked at into Gemini, a water jet cutter, about 50,000 quid. It says you need what does it say you need? You need filters, water filters, then you got to put your cutting substrate in there, and you got so much to do, and high power jets and all sorts, and you got to have somewhere to put it. So it's a shame, it's a bit of a no-no, but anyway, my poor CNC 6040 is wearing a bit. I haven't used it that much, but it's just wants taking apart and tightening up and servicing. Really, I might do that another day. Don't know if it's worth it, but it does the trick. Anyway, so this thing, I think, is about ready to build at some point. Oh yeah, I've got just got these plates. So I've ordered two plates, 3mm thick, 300 by 200 millimeter, ready for CNCing. So they'll be here tomorrow to CNC this, to build this up. So I've just got to make this little bit of an angle bracket for this, but I'll wait till I've got all this done. So I'll create the G code for that, and then I can, once I've got this, I can actually start wiring that end up. This bit just slides onto the pole. Yeah. Anyway, I've done on this one. I'm pretty much done. All these other collets are printed out and working. Yeah, so it's just the rest of it. Let's save that. Yeah, so probably let's see what's going on here. That's got 22 minutes. That'll be fine. So probably on the next stream, 10. Don't know if I'm ready. Yeah, I'll probably show you 10. So tomorrow evening I'll cut out these two. If it might be too late. I'll have to start early before it gets noisy. Hopefully this is. I bought the 6061 alley, which is for crafting and milling and stuff. So hopefully I bought some new end mills, 2.5mm. So hopefully I'm not going to do that though. I'm going to just make them round. I can cut these out and it'll be fine. And I also want to try some sublimation printing on aluminium. I wanted to try that out, didn't I? Let's just ask the question. Right. I'm going to ask a question if this is possible. Sublimation printing on aluminium. Let's see what it says. Allows you to create vibrant, high-def, durable metal prints, keychains. Aluminium is not porous. It must be specially treated with a polyester or polymer coating to accept sublimation ink. Essential materials: printer paper, blanks, heat press, heat-resistant tape to secure protective paper, heat-resistive gloves. Yeah, we've got all that. This is about all that. Step by step. Prepare the print. Flip the mirror. Clean the aluminium blank. Peel off any clear blue. Wipe the coat side of the mouth through rubbing alcohol. Yeah. Tape the transfer. Secure. Configure the heat press. Press the item. Close the. Reveal and cool. Didn't it say we got to treat it though with something? Treat the aluminium. Must be specially treated with a polyester or polymer coating to accept. Alright, so there's something you got to spray on it probably. Okay, so I need to ask the question. Right, so I don't know what's going on now. I think that's the end of it really. I've got to go and have my tea. So that'll print out. So what I'm trying to say is if I there might be one more episode showing these plates, then I'll just gonna be building it. Tuning it might do. Does anyone want to see someone tuning a DX Commander again, or clone, whatever it is called, pole? Do they want to see it? No, probably not really, but I don't know. It might be interesting if we got the plastics on the go. Different idea, different way of doing it. Anyway, John, who else we got on? Oh, Hagrid went, didn't he? I don't think there's anyone else on. No. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so what I want to do is get back onto the other series, back onto the 891, and just tidy that up as well and finish some bits and pieces off. Lots of bits and pieces. I'd watch it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I'll GoPro it then. I'll get my GoPro out and on a stand, and then we'll probably do a time lapse and stuff, and then close-ups. And yeah, I might even film milling the aluminium out. You never know. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, we'll get into the digital side soon. Yeah, we'll get into that digital side. Yeah, have a good one then, mate. I'll catch you all later on. And that'll do for now. And hopefully soon I'll have an aerial. We can do some contesting. Yeah, sounds like a plan. It does. We can do a bit, not contesting, some talking, maybe a bit of contesting, whatever. Not contesting. What was it? Activation? I don't know. Try anything out. Okay, so but we'll get back on with the software as soon as I got my aerial up and working. And I've got to get rid of my other aerials because I haven't got the room for them. And someone else can have a play with them. But I've only got half an aerial still, so I'll need radials sorted out. So that'll be the next thing, creating radials. So do I create radials first in anticipation for this, or do I set this up without the radials and then be disappointed because I haven't got any radials? Yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Catch you all again later. Bye bye.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
That information is not available.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.